everybody. I'm Seth Hillary. I'm going to be playing original songs for you tonight. We're still setting up. It always takes seemingly forever to set up. One more thing. Let's see. I always say one more thing, and then there's still one more thing after that. Okay, we're almost ready. Hey everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. I'm here to share some original songs for you this evening, as always. And we'll start off, Okay, we'll start off with this. I'm just laying low, got no place to go, but I've got time. I don't need a car, I've got my guitar and this song of mine. Maybe I should be bored, just me and these four walls. Maybe I should have more, but I'm fine living small. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. I've had a bite to eat. Got two shoes on my feet and a place called home. My body works okay. The bills will all get paid, and I like this song. Maybe I could have more, but I could have a lot less. Maybe I can afford a little time with no stress. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. There are crazy days that tire me out to the bone. It's fine sometimes if the world wants to leave me alone. Not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going wrong, not a whole lot. Got gratitude and a heartbeat. What more do I really need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I like what I've got. Gratitude and a heartbeat. What more does anyone need? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Hey, let's see. Let me see who's here. Welcome everybody. And Lila, thank you for coming back. I'm so glad you're here. And Heather is here. So good to see you. And the Romani is here. Welcome everybody. I'm Seth Hillary. I am singing original songs for you as always. So if you'd like to hear songs that you won't find anywhere else, you're in the right place. And I hope I can make you happy. So I'm going to do a song called I Want to Make You Happy. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Things you asked me to, I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. 'Cause baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I wanna make you happy. You could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I wanna make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7, or an endless state of blissful heaven. But even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I wanna make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is, I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. Thank you so much, Zach. Oh, I'm gonna pin your comment, and thank you. Oh, Mo, thank you so much. So I'm Seth Hillary. Oh, and thank you, Romani Cowgirl, for the heart me, and 6 You're Awesomes, and a Go Popular, 27 Go Populars. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for the love and support. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I got some comments to pin. Thank you, everybody. So these are all original songs. If you like these songs, I wrote them. And if you know any of my songs, you have requests, let me know. If you don't know my songs, just let me know what kind of songs you want to hear. I have a lot of different kinds of songs on a lot of different subjects. I mean, I guess the default is a love song, but you know, we don't have to do love songs. How about all right, let's do something. Anybody ever struggle with self-esteem? I'm probably the only one, right? So I wrote this song for that. I keep on looking back at all I haven't done, the sweet success if I had only, the moves that didn't work, the people that I've hurt, the thinking I deserve it when I'm lonely. This beating myself up is such a waste. It's time to give myself a break. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I still can hear that voice come piercing through the years, commanding me to blame myself. It's time to let that go. By now, I ought to know I'm worth as much as anybody else. I'm gonna let the tears fall where they may. Remind myself that I'm okay. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I have my moments, I have my good days, I've got my inner strength, and I've got the will to change. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. And I'm going to pin this comment, and let's see, 3 new messages. Oh, thank you so much. I do this Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. New York time. I hope I'll see you again soon. Sloan, how are you? And thank you, Silvano, for sharing the live. And if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already doing that. And also to share the live. Invite your friends. And also, if you can support me, your support keeps the songs coming. And some of you can probably see the live goal at the top of your screen. Oh, you know what? I got to check these other messages here. Wait, that is in the wrong, I'm checking the wrong thing. I'm moving, let's see. This is very complicated. This is such a complex situation here. Okay, we've simplified it now. Oh, thank you so much. Sharp? Thank you so much. And I'm going to pin your comment because you're awesome. And I really appreciate you. And thank you, Aubrey, for the follow. Thank you so much. Oh, it says swipe right to show comments, but it really means swipe left. And now I already did this, and it's asked me to do it again. And now it's asked me to do it again. And now it's asking me, okay. Boy, that was annoying. I know you have no idea what I was doing, but don't worry about it. So if I have an average of 10 concurrent followers in a live, it tells me I win some sort of prize. We're up to 8, we need 10, and we need to keep it there. So please hang out. Have soccer players here. Okay, so what should I play next? I'm doing original songs for those of you who are new. Oh, I've written, hundreds. I don't know. I have probably about, 100 that are available to play in my current repertoire. Maybe not that many. I don't know. I haven't counted them. Hi, Room. How are you? So good to see you tonight. Wait, last time you were here, I remember you asked me if I had done music to my ears yet, and I hadn't done it yet. And I still haven't done it. So if you want to hear it, I can do it now. But if you have some other song you want to hear, let me know. Okay, This is for Hiram. This was my current single. It's not my current single anymore, but I still really like the song. This is to thank you for listening. I wrote this for you. The hours lost inside my head, trying to make things right, and matching chords with melodies. It's always well spent time. I do this both for me and you, dreaming it will turn into music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. The work I do alone at home grows to be much more when I'm behind the microphone, and my world becomes yours. So thanks for being here with me and giving me a chance to be music to your ears, a smile on your face, a stirring of your heart, or a comfort when it breaks. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. I hope the things I sing about are things you want to hear, and all the songs I'm sending out are music to your ears. Music to your ears. Music to your ears. Oh, thank you, Aaliyah? Allah. Is that Allah? Is that Allah or Aaliyah? My eyes are not as good as they used to be. I think it's Aaliyah. Thank you so much for 2 roses. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support. I'm Seth Hillary. Oh, I gotta pin this comment. I guess I missed this one before, but oh, thank you so much. So, hey, world, how are you? It's so good to see you. You know, just find a teacher and take some lessons. I mean, you can watch videos on, online and stuff. Oh, thank you so much for hand hearts. Oh my goodness. Raina and Mia, thank you for a rose and a goat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you for the love and support. Thank you so much. So you can watch videos, but I think it's much better to get a teacher because they can show you like exactly what you're doing right and what you need to change. And it's really important to get the right technique from the beginning. Oh, thank you, Mia, for the dolphin. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. So, what should we do next? What should we do next? What's next on the agenda? Wait a second. Calvin, how are you? What song should I do? How about, should we do something slow? We haven't done anything slow yet. What do you mean goal is nil? Okay, never mind that. It's not working. one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, there's not much I can do. Just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on, share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only three that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Oh, Galvin, I just did enough a few minutes ago. Oh my goodness. I play. Oh, thank you so much. You like my shirt. So I guess you must know I'm a Deadhead, right? And Lily, thank you so much for the comment. I'm going to pin your comment. So I am several famous actors. So what was I saying? I was about to say something. Oh, my shirt. So if you know my shirt, if you recognize this shirt, there's a good chance that you might be a Deadhead. Is anybody here a Deadhead? Because my latest single just happens to be a tribute to Bob Weir. And for those of you who don't know who Bob Weir is, he was the Grateful Dead's rhythm guitarist. And he passed away in January. So I wrote this song for him. Galvin, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, a heart me, 3 finger hearts and 4 roses. Thank you so much. From the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear. Your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years. Through the ups and downs of my life, you sent joy to fill my ears. Like a daydream in the sunshine, you're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your song strike a chord inside my heart. I got on, the bus took off, and the music never stopped. Actually, I did write a song called Good to Be a Guy. How do you know that song? That's not up on my website or anything. So, Shar, I do original songs. I'm a songwriter here, and I'm sharing original songs with you. So if you want to hear songs you won't find anyplace else, you're in the right place. How did you know? Seth, how are you? How did you know I wrote a song called Good to Be a Guy? I actually tried playing that once. I don't really remember it well enough to actually, try playing it. Oh, thank you, Evan, for liking the live. Oh, Faded, thank you so much for the hand heart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the love and support. Your support keeps the songs coming. Oh, Rocket Songs had it. Oh, I can play the Lone Star song. I can play it. I love playing that song, actually, and I don't play it nearly enough. So I'm going to play it now. I was just talking about this song the other night. Last night with my niece. She lives in Austin. A billion tiny lights up in the night sky can't grant me what I long for since you left. At least I've got this lawn chair and this cooler. Oh, thank you, Faded Ideas. Filled with ice and a case of Texas Best. I'm wishing on a lone star. Here's to you, wherever you are. Another bottle or two, and I'll believe that you are coming back to my arms. I'm wishing on a lone star. Maybe you're on 6th Street down in Austin, listening to that old Shake Russell song, or strolling on our favorite beach in Galveston. Forgive me if I hope you're all alone. I'm wishing on a lone star. Here's to you, wherever you are. Another bottle or two, and I'll believe that you are coming back to my arms. I'm wishing on a lone star. I'm not out to drown your memory. You mean too much to me. Just let me sit and dream. I'm wishing on a lone star. Here's to you, wherever you are. Another bottle or two, I might believe that you are coming back to my arms. I'm wishing on a lone star. Another bottle or two, I might believe it's true. You're coming back to my arms. I'm wishing on a lone star. Oh, thank you so much, Faded Ideas. I'm wishing on a lone star. I'm wishing on a lone star. So a heart me and then 192 roses after the hand heart. Thank you love and support. You're so awesome. Thank you so much. So now I'm a songwriter. I'm here to share originals with you. The only exception I have to that is I will sometimes throw in a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a big Deadhead. But you know, I could do the Dead covered a lot of country songs, so I could theoretically justify a country cover like they used to do El Paso or Mama Tried. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I was bound. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves no one but me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. So that's my cover of a Grateful Dead cover of a country song. So that was a Grateful Dead cover of a country song. That was a cover of the Grateful Dead covering a country song. I only did one verse. I know there's a second verse, but actually, Nye, yes, my music is on all those places. I also have a website. On my website, you can not only download, stream my songs, you can also download them. Get used to the strumming. Actually, this doesn't hurt at all because I have a pick. It's a plastic pick. What hurts at first, and it actually still does hurt a little bit, is this hand holding down the strings. That hurts a lot at first. It still hurts, believe it or not. But I kind of, don't notice it after a while, unless I'm thinking about it. Well, some people strum with their fingernails or their fingertips. I have not done a Rembrandt star yet. And I will do that because I haven't been doing that song that much lately. I think I opened with it last time. But this song was inspired by a trip. So, I went to business school back in the 80s, early 80s. And after I was done, before I started my job, I took this trip to Europe. And, I saw all the museums and all the tourist sites. And the thing that blew me away the most of all the, the Louvre and the, London Museum, whatever, and all those museums, the thing that blew me away the most was when I was at the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam and I saw these Rembrandt paintings. The Night Watch, that's a really famous one, and a couple of others. And he does this magical thing with light in his paintings. I mean, you can see it if you look it up and, look at a picture of the Night Watch online, you can see it. But when you're actually standing in front of the painting, it's just unreal. So 50 years later, I was just thinking of this couple sitting out under the stars, and I imagined the star shining down on her like a Rembrandt painting, and I wrote this. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning, if I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you've taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with a light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Oh, Connor, thank you so much for the heart me. And 8, you're awesomes. You are also awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for the lovely support. Thank you so much. Oh, Catalina, you know, this is so funny. Thank you, Livy. Thank you, Breathe. Thank you so much. So, it's so funny. I used to hear this all the time. You look like Jim Carrey. And then I haven't heard it in like months and months. And all of a sudden this week, I've heard it like 4 times already. But you know, that when people started telling me that reminded me of the song I wrote all the way back in 1994. Remember the movie Dumb and Dumber? Well, somebody told me that Dumb and Dumber was a great movie title, even though it wouldn't make a good song title. And as soon as I heard that, I thought, wait a second. And I wrote this. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, 'cause I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. And now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I use logic that take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you, everybody. So I'm Seth Hillary. I am here performing singing original songs for you. Gemma, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Is it your birthday? Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gemma. Happy birthday to you. And thank you, Parker, for the follow. I appreciate you. If you're enjoying my live, please do follow me if you're not already. And share the live, invite your friends. And if you can support me, your support keeps the songs coming. Thank you so much. We have a live goal. Some of you can see at the top of the screen. Oh my goodness, there are comments here that I'm missing. Thank you so much. Oh, how are you? And who is this? Uncle Fred and Patrick and Soft. Oh, no, that's a... Sorry if I missed these messages. The chat gets covered up and if I didn't see your messages. I hope you're still there, people who left those messages. Who's Dale? And Landon, thank you for the follow. And Victoria, thank you for the share. Who is Dale? But he wants me to play Fear of an Empty Page. Did I miss a message? I think I missed something. I think a message must have scrolled off the screen because I... But, he was in the... Oh. Is he listening now? Should I play Fear of an Empty Page for him? Okay. I hope he's better. I hope he's doing better. Wait. Check my social media, scroll through the latest news. Will I create amnesia of the job I need to do? It's been like this for me all day. My nerves are off the charts. I need to find the words to say, and I don't know where to start. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate, wishing I could escape, 'cause I don't wanna face the fear of an empty page. Think that with my history I'd have a little trust in my own creativity. It feels like boom or bust. The problem is I'm making this about my self-esteem, when I need to be taking this into the world of dreams. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate. Just one way to escape, gotta force myself to face the fear of an empty page. I get my fingers moving, just one line, I'm suddenly producing, and I'm fine. Emerging from this place I hate, making one more great escape. All I had to do was face the fear of an empty page. All I had to do was face the fear of an empty page. So, Eric, yeah, as Galvin is saying, I am a songwriter. I'm here to share originals with you. If you want to Discover some songs you won't find anywhere else. You are in the right place. I haven't done We Don't Want To. I have not done We Don't Want To. I haven't done any of those kinds of songs yet. You know, those are always like, should I do those early on? You know, some people might be driven away, but I know other people really like the songs. So it's always like early, I just wonder like early on if I should start in with these kinds of songs. But I haven't done any of them yet, so I'm happy to do this one now. Oh, really? Well, I can do both of them. They kind of go together, you know. Actually, I wrote them like consecutively. Did I release them consecutively, or I forgot? I might have had a song in between them, but they're pretty much related. You know, I started trying to write a song about, you know, fact checking, and I ended up writing 5 songs before I finally got to We Don't Want To. But How Do We Know is, you know, was really, oh, I finally did it. And then I thought of We Don't Want To, so I got both of them. We blame our woes on woke and on immigration. We must fight for the rights of the privileged few. We hear it on podcasts and our favorite stations. Whoever tells us different is fake news. We can't tell what's real and what's made up. We take the bull spit in through eyes wide shut. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We could research, we could check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. One owns 7 homes and a private island, while tens of millions struggle to make rent. There's a scammer and a fraud who won't stop lying. That's who we elect as president. We get less of the pie while they grab more. We swallow all their lies as our main course. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can research, we can check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We can learn, but we don't want to. The ones with the bucks control the information. They're in luck with our cooperation. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can listen to the other side, take a risk, and open up our minds. We could see right through the lies, but we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. Before we lose it all, this is a wake-up call. We need to learn, even though we don't want to. Hey everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. I am sharing original songs with you. So please hang around, and if you're enjoying the live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already doing that. And I'm glad too. How do we know? How do we know we're right? You know, that is the question. Everybody is so certain There's so much misinformation going on, and everybody is so sure. You know, people believe the opposite things. I actually went through a little crisis. I started thinking, what if I'm wrong? That's kind of why I wrote this song. I was like, how do I know? Wait a second. I'm so sure that my opinions are correct. But what, and I read some articles on, some of those other sites, and I'm like, if I didn't know better, maybe I'd believe them too. So I kind of like, I'm so sure of myself, and how do I really know? And I kind of had to go through this whole thing of, verifying sources and then, so I wrote this song. Me too. I'm also totally addicted to politics. I spend so much time on, reading the news and, but if some of those articles on some of those other sites are really well written, and if you start from their dubious assumptions, they have very convincing arguments. So you got to kind of figure out, wait a second, what are they saying here? Is this all true? And then it's not. But anyway, I wrote this song. They said it, you heard it. Wait a second. They said it, you heard it. Oh, wait a second. I see some comments that I've been missing. Allie, hey. I'm so sorry I missed these comments. I don't know how long ago you left them. My comment box has been covered up. Sorry. But I hope you're still there, and thank you so much for all the nice comments. So I'll try to leave that box uncovered. Okay. They said it, you heard it on cable news. You read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it recorded in a YouTube video, repeated again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder, since we both have strong opinions, how do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight, who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? Have we both made certain to verify the facts and really look into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same questions. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight, who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. Well, thank you. So, after I do that song, there's a line in that song that I got a whole nother, it says, have we both looked into, have we really considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? And I have a whole nother song about that exact topic. So now, after I play this song, I feel like I should play this other song that just goes into that whole thing. I almost said that delves into it, but I heard delve is one of those words that like AI loves. So I'm not going to use the word delve. But turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided. As the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous, it's easy to get swept up in this culture war. Till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favored party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Oh, thank you, Big John's Guitars. And wait 1 second. I gotta solve this puzzle to prove them a real person, or they'll kick me off. Mirza, thank you so much. Right. Thank you so much, Lex. I really appreciate you. I'm so glad you're back. So, you know, that song has a line that I think probably a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to tell you now. It says, there are 5 men in robes. Who's they? You know, the fountain of fear's favored party, the one that cuts taxes for rich people. And then that same party is responsible for putting 5 men on the Supreme Court back in 2010, who all voted. There was a ruling, an infamous ruling called Citizens United, that like blew the lid off any like campaign finance limits and allowed unlimited money in politics. And those are these donations that big corporations and billionaires can make are through what's known as super PACs. PAC, it's an acronym for Political Action Committee. So that's what that line refers to, and it's the same party that cuts taxes for the rich people, and they're the ones who want to make sure that the money remains unlimited in politics. So, you know, I'm planning on, so I just have, you know, I released a new single, I played it earlier. It's called Rhythm of the Years, and it's a tribute to Bob Weir, the Grateful Dead rhythm guitarist. But I have another song ready to go. I need an album cover, and then I'm going to upload this one. This is another one of these. If you like those 2 songs, you might like this one. If you hated those 2 songs, you may hate this one. But No. All the Supreme Court judges who ruled for unlimited money in politics were all appointed by the same party. And it's the party that constantly cuts taxes for rich people, and it's the party that... So the other party that didn't do that has proposed constitutional amendments to overturn that ruling. But the party that appointed those judges fights that. They will never go along with that. So one of the parties actually does want to limit money in politics. And they have some of their candidates refuse to accept money from super PACs. Most of them still do because unilateral disarmament's not a smart strategy in many cases. But one party does want to limit the money in politics, and the other party absolutely does not want to, and they fight it tooth and nail. No, one party is responsible for cutting taxes for the wealthy, and they've been doing it. They used to call it supply side economics. It's commonly known as trickle down economics. But the idea is, if you cut taxes for rich people and corporations, they'll create more jobs and it'll trickle down to everybody else. And of course, that doesn't work. Since trickle down economics began, the billionaires have gotten richer and richer, and now one individual, believe it or not, one individual now owns more wealth than the bottom 40% of Americans combined. 3 individuals own more wealth than half of Americans combined. And it's not both parties, it's one party. Alex, hey, I was just wondering about you. I was gonna send you a message. I was wondering if you had any ideas on the Discord. It's so good to see you. Oh yeah, that's I can do that one too. But I want to play the song that's I haven't uploaded this yet. It's all recorded and ready to go. I need an album cover before I can upload this one. And it goes like this. A lot of people can't afford a doctor, so many drinking water laced with lead. They can't afford to send their kids to college, plus the wealthy get their taxes cut instead. While the president and the Congress making promises, pretending that they care about us commoners, but they're not gonna fool us anymore. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nest, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Heads on fire, liars in charge. Half the time they're out there raising money. The ones who give the most get awful chummy. An agenda's gonna get out on the docket that's only gonna line their greasy pockets. And they sell us that they're growing the economy. But if you're buying into their dishonesty, you ought to know you get what they're paid for. I thank you, Alex. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nest, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Heads on fire, liars in charge. And thank you, Dick Miller. They don't hear a word we say, 'cause the money's talking so loud. But if they don't listen up, we gotta vote them out. We got liars in charge, crooks at large, feathering their nest, keeping us in the dark. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. They make the right noises, but we know who they are. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Pants on fire, liars in charge. Zara, thank you for the follow. So yeah, I got one other song that mentions super PACs. I guess I can do that. All right, why not? This is on my album that I released back in 2018, actually. Me too. Sun struggles to rise over the city haze as he heads off to work for minimum wage. By the time we make it home, he makes it home at night, his kids will be asleep. It wasn't like this till they shipped his old job overseas. And he pledges his allegiance, and he bleeds red, white, and blue. But the dream he once believed in, it just ain't coming true. As we watch our firm foundations turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. The rich don't pay, and the banks can't fail. Only the poor go to jail. Kid walks home from school, afraid of the police, while his mama prays that he don't end up face down in the street. And she pledges her allegiance, and she bleeds red, white, and blue. But the dream she once believed in, it just ain't coming true. As we watch our firm foundation turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. A working class ain't got no super PAC, but if 100 million voices speak, they can't ignore that. So we say pledge our allegiance, and we bleed red, white, and blue. 'Cause the dream we still believe in has a shot at coming through. As we watch our firm foundations turn into shifting sand here in broken promised land. Here in broken promised land. Oh, thank you, Jalen. So Alex sent, Lex sent 26 heart. Oh, Mo sent 15. Oh my goodness, I missed all these. I got the music in me. Sent 2 roses. Thank you so much. And Mo from the soul, 15 roses. And Lex, 26 heart puffs. And Alex, 35 roses. And Dix Lee Miller sent a rose. Thank you so much, all of you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support. So thank you, John, Big John's Guitars. Okay, so that's a bunch of, I guess we'll do one more message song while we're at it. You know, what's going on in the world. And I probably can't do too many more songs tonight because, as some of you know, I have this chronic fatigue situation. I always try to do songs for an hour, and we have made it, and we've gone over the hour. And after we're done with the songs, we do Yappy Hour, where I perform yap music for you. But this is one, I really hope everybody can agree with this message. But knowing how things are today, I wouldn't be surprised if some people would argue with it. The soldiers and the missiles, the rubble of the buildings, the ever-growing toll of death. I can't fathom all the killing. I sit in my comfortable living room, thousands of miles away, trying to come up with something deep and important to say. But the evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to unleash. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. A song won't stop an army. I can't undo the bombing. But if I can touch a single heart, at least that would be something. So I'll send this one simple message out to anyone I can. It wouldn't be a whole lot to ask for, it shouldn't be. Just be kind to your fellow man. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to preach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. I picture a time when armies and guns are replaced by cooperation, 'cause every impossible dream come true starts with the imagination. The evils of war have been covered before. I've got no new world-changing thoughts to teach. So all I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. All I can do is hope I'll break through with one more song about peace. So here's one more song about peace. Well, that's good, James. Glad to hear that. So I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. If you like these songs, I wrote them, and I wrote them either way. But I hope you like them. And thank you so much, Alex, for what? 80 lightning bolts. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me or subscribe, or whatever it's called, on wherever you're watching. And if you could support me, that would be totally awesome. Some of you can see a live goal at the top of your screen. If you don't see that, and the little pink box at the bottom, if you don't see that, you can go to my profile. There should be a link there where you can support me. And if you don't see that, there's a website link, and you can click on that. Also, visit my website. You can not only stream, but download my music, get my artist merch, sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. And by the way, I do this on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. And of course, we like to go over when we can, but I have chronic fatigue, which kind of limits how long I can stay live and how many songs I can do. All right, James, thank you so much. Well, you know, you just take some lessons. I used to wish I could play guitar, and then I actually didn't even take, I could be a lot better if I took lessons and stuck with them, you know. But I always wished I could write songs, and I didn't think I could, and then my brother told me, well, write one then, because he was the songwriter and musician in the family. I told him, I wish I could write songs. He said, well, write one, and I did. And it came out surprisingly well. But, you know, I had to study. I learned, there's actually a lot of songwriting craft that you can learn and practice. And I did that for many years. Good night. Much love to you, too. Thank you so much. I wish you could send a galaxy also, but if you can only send a rose, that's fine. Oh, and thank you, Alex, for the heartbeat. If you can send a rose, that's fine. If you can send a hand heart or what are we shooting for tonight? What's the live goal tonight? I forgot. What is the live goal? It won't even let me pin the live goal tonight for some reason. Maybe if I reset the goal, it'll let me do it. Oh, Alex, thank you for 15 more heart box. Oh, melon juice. That's the live goal tonight. It says set up new goal. We didn't reach the melon juice goal. But it's asking me to set up a new one. I don't know why. We haven't met the old one yet. I'm going to try to reset it to what it was. You know, it's really hard to find anything here. I see coffee magic. I don't see melon juice. Why don't I see melon juice? All right, well, let's do one. Okay, coffee magic. What the heck? I don't think I've ever gotten coffee magic. We'll just do one. Oh, we got the melon juice. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. I couldn't find it, so I did coffee magic instead. Oh, thank you so much. We made the live goal. I really appreciate you. Set up new goal. It says, what should I choose? What should I set the live goal to? Gold medal? How about gold medal? Thank you so much. So everybody, I'm Seth Hillary. I have been performing original songs. You know what? Oh, you know what I haven't done tonight? I can do one more. I can't believe I've only done this song once. So I don't know if you've heard my saga of how I got ripped off on Amazon. No, I have not done that, and I don't know if I will. Hello, thank you. 5 more roses, Alex. Thank you so much. So I got, so I had this Samsung Galaxy S21, and since I'm live streaming and I thought, and I'm doing social media, I thought I should get a phone with a really good camera. So I sprung for the Samsung Galaxy 21 Ultra. This was 4 years ago. 5 years ago, I should say. And I was planning on holding onto that phone till it didn't work anymore. But then I realized, I saw an article, oh no, they stopped supporting it. You can't really rely on a phone that's not being supported because it's a security risk. Hackers they stopped giving security updates. So, okay, I gotta get a new phone. So I thought, I've been seeing so many articles about the new Galaxy S26 Ultra and how it's really not that much better than the 24 or the 25. And so I thought, what if I get a 24? It's 2 years old. Maybe I could save money by getting a 2 years old phone. And besides, it's made of titanium. The new one's made of aluminum, so that's not as good. So I went to Amazon and I got a Galaxy S24 Ultra. And guess what? They scammed me because it was supposed to be a new phone and they sent me a used one. And I had to I really had to go through a lot with Amazon to get my refund. It was a third-party seller. It wasn't sold by Amazon. If it was sold by Amazon, you just send it back. But this third-party seller tried to rip me off. So I wrote a little song about this. Who wants to hear my song about being scammed on Amazon? Where is it? Why can't I find it? Here it is. Oh, it's in my work in progress folder. I guess I should move it to my regular folder. I'll do that later. Oh, Alex, good night, and thank you so much. Wow, 3 a.m. What time zone are you in? Where are you? Well, I'm so glad you made it, and I hope I'll see you again, and I hope I'll see you on the Discord. And thank you so much for the love and support, and I really do appreciate you so much. Thank you. Oh, England. Oh, I love England. I've been there twice. I love British accents. I used to love the Beatles when I was a kid. Their British accents were like, well, their music, of course, but their British accents was like gravy on top of that. So who wants to hear my song about being scammed on Amazon and fighting back? Oh, Liverpool. Awesome. Are you a soccer fan? We just recently watched Ted Lasso. I love that show. Okay, so here's my song about getting scammed on Amazon. The deal I found on Amazon was good enough to be true, but a third-party seller said to use phone they advertised as new. Another way they tried ripping me off was to make me pay return shipping costs. To add to their dishonesty, they charged a big restocking fee. I guess they thought that would be the end. But here's a little message I got for them. Seller beware, I know my rights, and I don't give up. You didn't expect a fight, but you got one. If you think you're gonna scam me, don't you dare. You're not as tough as I can be. Seller beware. I know all about Amazon's A to Z guarantee, and you violated so many policies. It took a lot of phone calls and a bunch of emails, but I got a full refund. Your scam attempt failed. Seller beware, I know my rights and I don't give up. Well, you didn't expect a fight, but you got one. If you think you're gonna scam me, don't you dare. You're not as tough as I can be. Seller beware. My hope is that they will forever ban you. But as long as you're there, you got a 1-star review. Seller beware. I know my rights and I don't give up. You didn't expect a fight, but you got one. If you think you're gonna scam me, don't you dare. You're not as tough as I can be. Seller beware. Oh, go Pack Goes here. Thank you, and thank you, Spec, for the follow. Who else? Oh, and Connor, thank you so much for the follow. Also, oh, let's see if I missed any other comments. Oh, James, thank you so much. So, James, I'm a songwriter. I am here playing original songs for you, songs you will not find anywhere else. So I hope you'll hang out. I don't know how many more songs I can do because I have this chronic fatigue. I've done more than usual tonight. I've gone a full hour. I don't think I've ever gone this long before without having to stop the songs. Oh, and thank you, Alex, 4 more roses. I appreciate you again. Thank you. I have done my Bob Weir tribute. You know, I think maybe it's time for a yappy hour after that. And maybe we'll have to make it quick tonight because we've already gone to 1 hour and 20 minutes. A lot of times that's like, I'm done with the live by now. But for those of you who don't know, see, I'm still, it's yappy hour. And you might think this is idle chatter, but since I am still picking on the guitar and yapping, what I'm doing here is performing yap music for you. So, and if you're enjoying it live, don't forget to follow me and subscribe or whatever it's called, wherever you are. And if you can, support me. Your support does keep the songs coming and means a lot to me. Some of you can see the live goal. Others should be able to find a link in my profile. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10. And of course, when we can go over, which we usually, even if I can't make it with songs for the whole hour, usually then we'll start Yappy Hour early. But I usually do stay live for at least an hour, except under the worst of circumstances. Like one time recently, I just didn't feel good and I had to end it early. But on my website, SethHillary.com. The link should be in my bio, but if you can't find it, it's just my name, SethHillary.com. You can also use SethHillaryMusic.com. Just remember, Hillary is spelled with one L, not two, because I'm not Hillary Clinton, but I am hilarious. I do if you send gifts. So there's the live goal at the top of the screen, and you probably see that little pink box at the bottom of your screen. That's how you send gifts. You can also become a super fan. There should be a thing on your screen for super fan also. Thank you, Bill. I'm sorry, Bill. Bry, or is it Bree? Thank you so much. So superfan, you send a contribution every month. It comes automatically once you're a superfan. And if you're a superfan, you get special stickers and all that. And you also become, if you're a superfan, you get a special channel. There's a special channel on my Discord for VIP, and the VIPs get previews of the songs before everybody else gets them. So the links, all those links are in the Discord and my website are all in my profile. Billy Joel, he's a great songwriter. My brother used to play piano. He still does, I guess. But when I was in high school, his two idols were Elton John and Billy Joel. So he used to play Billy Joel songs all the time. And then he took me to a Billy Joel concert at Madison Square Garden. So in order to, send gifts and support the live goal, you need coins. And if you recharge your coins on the web, you get a 25% discount as opposed to if you do it on the app. And it's TikTok.com/coin. Of course, this is for people on TikTok. If you're not on TikTok, you should be able to find a link in my profile to support me. I'm so glad you're having fun. So that's the intro to my Bob Weir tribute, but it's also the intro to a Dead song that was written by Bob Weir. So it's my song's in the key of A, and one of the really most classic, is that even a thing? One of the real classic Bob Weir songs that Dead songs that he wrote is called Sugar Magnolia. So I kind of stole that as a tribute. It's like a quote from the song. For my Bob Weir song, it's in the same key, so I just used that as the intro. I actually and I used another lyric reference to that song in my song. My song's called Rhythm of the Years, by the way. The Rhythm of the Years. So there's a line in my song, like a daydream in the sunshine, you're the rhythm of the years. And the Sugar Magnolia, it's really weird. It's kind of listed as a separate song. It's really one song, but on the album it's Sugar Magnolia / Sunshine Daydream. I guess it's two songs, but they go together. Now, every once in a while in concert, the Dead would play Sugar Magnolia like early. Usually it would be when they played it was to end the show. But sometimes they would play it earlier in the set. And sometimes they would play Sugar Magnolia and they would not play the Sunshine Daydream, which is kind of the end of Sugar Magnolia. And then they'd do the rest of the concert, and at the very end, they'd come back and they'd do the Sunshine Daydream. So it's really the end of Sugar Magnolia. So Doheny, I do original songs. If you know any, I do requests. Some people come in and request my originals, and I try to, honor those when I can. But I do originals, with the one exception being that I sometimes will throw in a Grateful Dead cover. Actually, tonight I did something unusual. I did a country cover, but I only did one verse and a chorus. But it's theoretically I consider it a Grateful Dead cover because it was a song that the Dead used to play all the time. The Dead used to do a lot of covers, so I guess if I cover one of the songs that the Dead covered, that's kind of like doing a Dead song. I haven't done Aurora tonight, but I don't know if I can do any more songs because if I were to do another song, it would probably be Aurora. But it's, the fatigue thing is a thing. So as you know, Yappy Hour doesn't take as much exertion as singing does. And I'm concerned about what's known as post-exertional malaise. But I come back on, what's today, Thursday? I might even go live tomorrow. I don't know, I have to do my taxes, so I haven't started my taxes yet. I gotta do that, so I don't know if I'm gonna, if I have time tomorrow afternoon. But like a month ago, when Music to Your Ears came out, I thought, oh, it's Friday, it's release day is Friday, so I decided to go live. And I had, there were 40 people in the room at one time, which I haven't had that in 2 years. So then I went live the following Friday, and there weren't as many in a row, in the room, but the attendance was better than usual. So I tried going live last Friday, and it wasn't well attended. So I don't know. Fridays are kind of a mystery. But if I can do a Friday afternoon, I sometimes jump in and see. But maybe it's getting close to the end time for the live. Oh, did I do 90 minutes? Oh yeah, I've done 90 minutes. Thank you so much. Who? So I don't know. Maybe I should just end the live. Take a little nap, and come back either tomorrow or Sunday. Last Sunday I tried 4 p.m. to see how that would go, and it didn't really go that well. So I guess we'll do Sunday at 9 as usual. I'm always open to experimenting with new times, though. So make sure you're following me. If you're not already following me, please follow. Set your notifications. Join the Discord. Go to my website, SethHillary.com. And all those things. 5 more people come in. That'll make 500 for the night. But it looks like people stopped coming. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, people stopped entering the room. Oh, now it's showing one more person in the room, but the viewer count didn't go up. Why is that? How did another viewer come into the room? And thank you for liking the live, but the viewer count has remained static. Evan, how are you? Oh, now the viewer count went up. We're 3 short of 500. Oh, now we're 2 short of 500. We need 2 more viewers, but I mean, if you're not viewing. So James, I'm on TikTok. I'm streaming in multiple places. So most of the viewers are on TikTok. I know there's a few on. I don't like to say the names of platforms, but since I'm kind of at the end of the live anyway, it's probably okay to mention. Most people are on TikTok. There are some people on YouTube, a few people, but most of the viewers are on TikTok. I'm also on Twitch and Instagram. I wonder if there's anybody on Instagram. Let's see if there's anybody watching. Oh, there were a couple of people. Oh, Mimi was here. And 9:54. Oh, Andra was here. I don't know if you're still here. And let's see. There's also a site called Favorited. Let's see if anybody from Favorited. Nope. Oh no, wait, that's not Favorited. Where's Favorited? Oh, I forgot to start the live. Oh my God. I totally forgot to start the live on Favorited, so there's nobody there. But I'm also on this other app called Clapper. Now it's telling me welcome. I've been on this live for an hour. Maybe that message has been there all along. I don't know. So, Doheny. Oh, that comment came a while ago. Okay, so we made it to 500 viewers for the night. I guess it's time to go. I hope I'll see you either. That's okay, James. That's why I'm on YouTube. But you know, most of the viewers are on TikTok, so sometimes the YouTube comments get covered up, and I don't see them right away. But I'm streaming, you know, I'm streaming there because you're there. So if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow if you're not already, or subscribe wherever you are. And if you can support me, that's totally awesome. On TikTok, you can see the live goal in the little pink box at the bottom of your screen. On YouTube, there's a link in my profile. I guess on Twitch, you can actually send what they call bits. You can also go to the link in my profile. Oh, so, hey, the Irish lad is here, or was here. Now it's showing no people in the room, so I don't know if he's still there. But, you know, I have chronic fatigue, so at the end of my live, it becomes yappy hour, where I'm doing what I'm doing now, which, you know, I'm strumming on the guitar and yapping, so I'm really performing yap music for you at this point. So, James, I do original songs. And I don't know if you saw the movie Wayne's World, but, you know, there's that sign in the guitar store, "No Stairway to Heaven." I never really learned Stairway to Heaven. You know, I kind of practiced it like a few times. I'm like, I'm not going to spend the time learning this. I wasn't planning on releasing the Amazon song. It's just a silly song. I don't know, I guess I could release it, but then I'd have to record it. And oh, you know, I haven't even played you the song. Tonight I forgot to play you the song that I'm working on recording. But I did play, you know, I'm planning on releasing another political message song. It's all recorded already, I just need an album cover. It's called Liars in Charge. I did play that tonight. But the song I'm working on recording is called Two Lives, and I really like that song. I've played it several times in my lives, and I guess other people have told me they also like it, so I'm glad to hear that. Oh, thank you for the rose. Heart sent a rose. Thank you so much. So anyway, thank you all for being here. I will be back Sunday at 9, possibly tomorrow afternoon if I can. And but like I said, if I do have time for live, I probably got to start my taxes. So I don't know whether I'll go live tomorrow night. But you know, Friday's not really part of my regular schedule. But I've had a couple of good lives on Friday afternoons, and last week was disappointing. I tried it, but we'll see. So anyway,